So now we're presented with the property info. You'll see this is the SAPTG information. Now this is directly from SAPTG's database, so if there's any changes on that side, the information would immediately reflect here. At the top, you have various other information like the current owner's information, the bond details. Then you have the additional property information, things like bedrooms, bathrooms, garages, etc. You'll also notice that the items like roof, windows, stories has *** for lookup. If you've added in criteria via the 3 dots, if you type ***, it'll then list that for you for easy selection. You got things like the selling price of the property, the price the owner will get once it's been sold, status, active, sold, withdrawn, etc. Then your various sizes of the property and your notes. The list status, as you can see, is not linked. So if you create this property as a new one in the property manager or push the data, it will not affect it that side. This is just for yourself to track that this property is currently for sale, to rent, both, or not listed. If you make any changes to this bottom section, you must click on the Save button there. Now, earlier I mentioned linking the property. That is done from the Link Property section over there. Right, now you'll see the screen comes up. You'll see the various information about the property, the earth number, street number, things like that. I'm just going to leave it as is and update results. It does this automatically. I just want to show you how it works. You'll see there's no matching property matching what this property has. Alright, so now I'm going to ignore a couple of items. Perhaps I do have it on the system, maybe just slightly different spelling. Update results again. Right, so here we have a property in Randburg, but it's not the one I'm working on. Just to confirm this, I can click on it. It'll show you the various information here. You can also then click on Go to Property just to reconfirm that this isn't exactly what you're looking for. Okay, this isn't, so I'm just going to clear that out. Now you have various options. Create as new property in Property Manager will basically take the information, stick it in the Property Manager as a new, not listed property. It'll also then push the information that you loaded under Property Information to the property. Now, if you had an existing one like that, you can link and pull data from the Property Manager, so all the information like bedrooms, bathrooms, etc. would then come into this section. Or you can link and push data to the Property Manager, so if you know this information is more up to date, you can then transfer it over. I do want to create this as a new property, so let's do that quickly. It just confirms, are you sure you want to do that and push the data? Yes, create and link. Okay, so now on the right hand side, we'll see that this property does exist in the Property Manager over there. Okay, now that that's done, if you ever need to, you can then unlink the property and then the two will not be tied together. Now the advantage of linking it, now that I've got this information, if I make any changes here or in the Property Manager, the information will carry across. So let's make this garages 1, save it. Okay, there it tells me it's saved, and now I can go to the property. Okay, so here's the various details of the property. You will of course have to go and just tweak it, type web grouping, things like that. But what I want to show you is under specifics. There we go, 1.5 bedrooms, bathrooms, and 1 garage as loaded in the Canvas Manager. Now I skipped over a few buttons earlier on, the CAV report, AVM report, and suburb report. These are reports that you can generate. The AVM report is grayed out. This requires credits that you need to load with SAPTG to generate, and each time you generate it, it'll cost you a certain amount. Okay, I've preloaded these 2 reports. The CAV report is this one. You'll see at the top is a section for a logo, so you can brand this to your company. You'll see the map and satellite picture, the main property details, property transfers, then your street summary, sales in a particular year, the number of sales, total, highest, lowest, average, and median value. You'll also see that most of these have graphs associated with them just to make it a lot easier for you to see what's going on. Then you've got your suburb summary. Okay, then the other report is the suburb report. It's basically what's going on in the suburb. Again, you've got your logo at the top, your suburb amenities, full title summary, again your totals, highest, lowest, things like that, and your graphs, your sectional title summary, and then adjacent suburbs comparison for the current year. You can also work with the owner information by going to Owner Info History. These are the owners for this particular property, your purchase date, and the various details. You'll see there's a scroll bar as there's quite a bit more information listed here. Okay, now I want to work on the first person. I have already worked on them before, so you'll see the creators missing, but I'm going to load them up. Okay, now we'll look at the detail. Scroll down a bit. Just like the contact manager, you got information such as title, name, surname, ID number, company, date created, telephone 123, cell 1, cell 2, fax, email, address heading and salutations mainly used for mail merging. Then you've got the no SMS and newsletter tick box. When you want to send correspondence, you can then filter out who doesn't want a newsletter, who does want a newsletter, same with the SMS, and then it's easier to correspond with people and not send information through to people who don't actually want it. Here you have your general note. Here you have the client's birthday. Now the nice thing is you've got the ID number, so it automatically puts in the client's birthday for you. Just make sure it's correct and that there's no Y2K issues with the year being incorrect. You can also add up to 3 relations, their birthdays, and how they relate to the main contact. Spouse, uncle, aunt, brother, sister, you name it. You've also then got their home address and postal address fields. Alright, again, you've got your save button over there. If you make any changes here, you must save it. Okay, now I'm going to skip the correspondence for now, and I'm going to go to link contact. Alright, now you'll see I go here. This client already exists in the contact manager. So now I just want to link and push this information through. So I'll go there, select the client. Okay, so there's the client in the contact manager. Link and push data to the contact manager. Yes. Right, now it still says it's not linked to the contact manager. It just needs to be refreshed. The easiest way to do that is to click on the edit button again. Now it'll allow you to go directly to that contact in the contact manager. Again, with the property, if you've linked a client, anything you change under the details section or in the contact manager will transfer between the two systems. Another nice feature is the correspondence as mentioned. Here you can track all the correspondence between yourself and this client. Now I've already loaded some items. You'll see there the various items with the links there. The items ending with CANV are correspondence items loaded here. Those without are correspondence items loaded directly in the contact manager. If you want to review anything, simply click on the item and it'll load it up. If you'd like to add a new item, let's do that. Select the agent, the date that this person was, well, that this correspondence occurred, the action, let's say I emailed the client, emailed client list of potential properties. Save that. Okay, so there the new item has been added in. You can then go and work with any additional clients that you need to. As you can see, getting deeds information about properties and owners and transferring it into actual usable information for advertising properties and corresponding with your owners is easy and seamless. And with a simple report generation, you're sure to make your life a lot easier when it comes to showing owners what their property should more or less be selling for. For any additional information, you can contact us at 011 955 9100. Alternatively, you can email us at support@cyberprop.com. This is Mark Harris from USP Designs. Thank you for watching the video and best of luck for the future.